My late friend Bruce Tracker Tillmouth from the Northern Territory said, "We're not here for wood chopping practice. We're in the main game. We've got 2 weeks and a bit to go. It's absolutely vital that we win this referendum." So let me say greetings to the Ngunnawal First Peoples. I pay respect to our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander elders and all elders of the Australian people, past and present. I bring this message stick from my Gumatj family in northeast Arnhem Land. With the referendum not long now, I want to talk with you, my fellow Australians, about the largest motive for voting yes and why a voice is so important for Indigenous Australians. My speech is titled, "For the Love of Country." I mean not love in a saccharine or sentimental way, nor romantic or patriotic love. I mean in the sense the late English philosopher Roger Scruton called oikophilia. Oikos, the Greek for home, and philia for love, the love of home. I have been on the road of this campaign, meeting tens and thousands of Australians in forums, around baggage carousels, at the train stations and shopping malls, town halls and shade of mango trees. And the hours, days and weeks are an emotional and pictorial kaleidoscope flashing through my mind. In the quiet, after the noise and bustle, I've reflected on what I have learned from listening to thousands of my fellow Australians and the thousands whose intentions in this referendum I could not be sure of. I've conversed about constitutional law, politics, race, details, equality, discrimination, fears and hopes. And I have endeavoured to answer questions honestly and accurately. Beyond these details, I've come to see it is the love of our country that joins us all as Australians. I said it's not the same as patriotism, because there's nothing political about this love of country. Rather, it is about the wondrous land and seas. All of the nature and culture makes this country so beloved of us all, and its effect upon our souls. No Australian can fail to feel this in the presence of Uluru and a million other places each of us call our special homes. I say today, it is the love of country that is our driving motivation for the recognition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples in the Australian Constitution. It is not love of each other that joins us, it is our mutual love of country that unites us. We don't need mutual affection to succeed in this referendum. We need to recognise our mutually shared love for the land. Our children and great children will be more likely to share affection between them than us, because too many of us have grown up strangers. But when you bring your children to come to know our children, they will each be the better for it. That is the promise of the future. So let me turn to love and the strongest motive for voting yes. Words can explain. Let's keep having conversations about constitutional recognition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples as the first peoples of Australia in the remaining time we have. Law can assure us. This referendum will uphold the Constitution and recognise Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders as the first peoples of Australia. This amendment is constitutionally safe and will adorn our founding law.